Hey guys, Kristen here. I have been meeting with lots of consults recently who are in overwhelm, feeling stuck, confused, and there's no simple answer to how to get out of overwhelm, get unstuck, create clarity, or rather, there's no easy answer, but there's a simple answer. It's just a little hard to do sometimes. But I was thinking I wanted to share with you the three um, I find the three most common reasons why someone is experiencing this. And the first is an unhelpful thought that you just keep thinking on repeat. And a lot of times you don't even know that you're thinking it on repeat. It's just a default thought. You say it like it's the news. The economy sucks. Economy sucks. There are no jobs out there. Economy sucks. Well, first of all, the economy is a neutral circumstance, and then you can have a decision about it, right? And then I can show you evidence every day that people are getting jobs. So there are jobs out there. But if you continue to say that, then you are probably going to create that reality for yourself. So that's the first thing that can create that overwhelm, the stuck, uh, and the confusion. The second is an unwelcome feeling or an uncomfortable feeling you are resisting, you don't want to feel. So it's you're stuck or you're overwhelmed because are you are resisting having the difficult conversation or being visible or asking for what you want or I guess stating your needs would be the same thing, right? And the three feelings that I find are the most common that create discomfort that people resist are boredom. So like you want to be promoting your business, it just has to be consistent. You need to do it every day for X number of minutes a day, and people get really bored of that. The second one is fear. So fear of what other people think, fear of it not working, fear of the outcome, right? And the third is just discomfort. It just doesn't feel good. So we've got that sort of comfort entitlement, like, well, I shouldn't have to do this. It shouldn't have to be this difficult, right? This should be a little easier. So discomfort, fear, boredom are three of the most common ones, but there are so many uncomfortable feelings, dread, embarrassment, exposure, um, disappointment. That's a big one too. I hear people talk about disappointment, that they are just resisting feelings so they don't even take the action. And the third is an intentional action you are not taking. So you get yourself into a place of overwhelm because you're procrastinating. There's something that you have on your calendar or on your to-do list that you are to do and you're not doing it, right? Or you know that if you want to make this change, you want to achieve this goal in your life, you need to be doing X number of cold calls a day or X number of presentations a week or X number of proposals or pitches, and you're just not doing it, probably because you're fearful, it's uncomfortable, or you're bored. So it all goes together. This isn't just like lickety split, it's this, and then we solve for it in one session. But I did want to give you some framework. I mean, it's always, overwhelm is always coming down to your thoughts. But the thoughts then are what create the feelings, and the feelings are what drive or don't drive the actions. So I wanted to show it to you in a little bit of a different format from the model, which I usually reference. So if you're finding yourself in any version of overwhelm, some call it paralysis, some call it swimming in mud. I mean, we've talked about stuck. Anyway, there are lots of different words. Then take a look and say which of these that Kristen shared is maybe what might be causing it for me. Is it a thought I'm thinking? And let me share something else that. A lot of times the thought we're thinking, again, I said this earlier, but I'm going to really hone in. We just think is the news. Oh, I'm just stating it like it's just a fact. And if it's a fact, then it's a circumstance. It's not really a thought. So today is X day in this state. That would be a fact. It's late in the week. It's early in the week. A thought. So the economy, the Dow Jones is at this. The economy sucks. The economy is amazing. Again, it's just a thought you have about some neutral fact that anyone looking at would say, yeah, that is actually a fact. Okay, so the unhelpful thought could be an unhelpful assumption, unhelpful bias, unhelpful interpretation, unhelpful belief, story, any of that, right? And then again, the feeling I'm referring to is something in your body, an emotion. I'm not talking about a physical feeling. You're resisting being cold, and so you're not getting what you want. Although actually, that could be the case if you're like training for a marathon and then you stop training because it's a little chilly outside. And then the intentional action, that would be assuming the presupposition is that you have listed what the actual actions are you need to take to achieve the goal or to get out of overwhelm. So let me know if you'd like any more information about any of this. This is what I work with clients about, and I'd be happy to spend an hour with you identifying where one of these situations might be the cause of your overwhelm. Okay? Thanks so much.